Hey everybody, welcome back to 420 and the 413. I'm the Grow Guy. Thank you for tuning in today. Got a lot of new info here for you on the show. I know we've been down for a while. I know right behind me you can see something back here in the corner that was never there before. We have added air filtration now to the grow tent. We've added a lot of stuff. So real quick, let's go over some new things with you, and we're going to talk about some new things coming up. First thing is, yes, we are running the VivoSun tent monitoring system is really what it is. I can measure everything, my light output, air quality, everything can be measured from right here with the their access panel. And I'm just going to lean you in real low here. You can see the air filter and exhaust fan up there on the side, just ducted out the side of the tent back here. That is by far one of the best additions to the tent so far. It's been a real game changer. Also, picked up the Blue Lab TDS and pH pens. I've not had good luck with the cheap Amazon ones. They don't seem to last. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. This Blue Labs pen, the pH pen, works wonderful as long as you keep the sensor in the solution. Keep it moist. Don't let it dry out. That's just adding those two and the fan to the supplies that you really need to do a quality cannabis grow. I tried the low budget grow. Yeah, it worked. If by definition worked, you want to say that you had a smokable product, enjoyable, not really. Added, like I say, we've added a bunch of new stuff. Picked up these glass pipettes. These things are great. They come with the bottle brushes and everything. I can reuse them. The plastic ones aren't bad. They're disposable. So, you know, it's just another expense. I have my pipettes. My pH up does not go in the pH down. The pH pipettes don't get used for mixing nutrients. You know, the kits come with plenty of those. I found them on Amazon. They were worth it. Also, having just, you know, some different sized, you know, beakers and pitchers for mixing. You know, you can find that stuff in the dollar store cheap enough. You don't have to. You don't have to go to the grocery store and spend a fortune on that stuff. In your supplies, have a bottle of alcohol. This here is the 91%, it's the high test. Have some of this on hand. It's really great for sterilizing equipment, cleaning knives, and you know, your pruning scissors, and you need it. It's one of those things that I never had it in my tent, my supplies for a couple of years, and after adding it, I use it all the time. I also picked up these Dicfios, the surgical magnifying glasses. Those are great when you're trying to do something, manipulate something small, crack open a seed that's just not releasing from the stem. I start from seeds. I have not done clones yet we're getting there. But you know, when you need to use both hands and manipulate something small, those are fantastic to have on hand. I do actually have a jeweler's eye loop coming. I think it's like 60 and 90 magnification. That's definitely going to be a big part of the show. Here's another one. That light, right? Most people can't afford to have a backup light. Just what about having a backup bulb? You come home and that bulb burned out, you at least have a backup to throw in there. That's a must. Please, yeah, you know, get yourself a, you know, be prepared for your common situations. And a light burning out or a bulb burning out, it's a situation. It is a big problem. I have also just recently upgraded my water delivery method. I've now gone to there it is, my sprayer. Just a Harbor Freight pump sprayer. That's all I'm using right now. It's perfect for seedlings, sprouts I should say, sprouts, all the way up to my larger plants. So that's really about it as far as new equipment. I've also added for my curing process. We've added a lot of stuff now for post-cure. These little temperature and humidity tabs, you can just drop these right in your mason jars. You can even put them right in your storage bags. You can see this right through the window there. I love this. Having more control, more accuracy over my final product. That's a big game changer. Tried the burp lids. I can't say I didn't like them, and I can't say I like them. I found a lot of issues with the pump itself. That whatever the lubricant is that they put inside it to let those O-rings pass over the plastic interior wall of the pump, it binds up. I'm not sure what that. It's a weird grease too, and it tends to come out. Like I say, the lid itself worked 100% of the time. The pump was horrible. If there's an aftermarket pump out there that people are using and recommend, hey, let me know. But I didn't, overall, I didn't find it all that worth it. I definitely see what the product was shooting for, but it wasn't, I can't say it was a game changer. It's just really not that hard to take a lid off and give it a little puff of air, and off you go to the next one. So my personal strain, my Pluto Nash, I think my final product this year, with all my new accessories to help the gardener, paid off in dividends. I'm actually looking forward to this grow behind me, which we're going to get to right now. So everybody knows my channel is all about the mistakes that the gardener can make. And there is a plethora of them. Not using light blocking bucket to protect your roots. If you're not going to protect your roots, why are you even growing? Using inferior cannabis seeds, just using poor genetics. That's kind of how I got into this situation with all of these mistakes and bad grows. I'm still growing on what was unknown genetics. We've done the research now. We've put the hashtag time in, and we know what we're working with. Is it worth working with? Yep. It certainly is. The numbers that came back for my strain, I'm not going to say it's unrivaled. It is certainly rivaled. Is it better than most street weed? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Which I also want to put out there to my followers, my viewers. I don't sell. If somebody's in a tough way and you don't have any money, I give it. I just give it. Whatever my overage is, I'm not in this for the intro. So, I make no profit off of this. I'd make no profit off of my viewership. This is all just information I'm putting out there for you guys, so you don't make the same mistakes I did. Putting the time in and working with those mistakes and learning from them is a huge part of why I'm at where I am. Am I one of the greatest growers? Hell no. I am still learning every time. So let's get to what's happening right now. So I'm just going to move this a little bit closer and let you folks peek in down here. So yes, everything is sprout. What happened? You've heard me vent about it in the past. I got blessed with a male and I didn't catch it. I don't grow feminized seeds, and that's something we're working on next. That's going to be one of the next couple of videos that we're going to launch. I'm going to be doing a grow safety video with... I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag, but yes, we're working on getting a rather largely popular activist on the channel, and we're going to get some new information out about garden safety that nobody's talking about. So look forward to that. So you all saw that there's just a whole tent full of little sprouts in there underneath a big old 300 watt ceramic metal halide. 3 weeks ago, I was about 8 weeks from harvest, and I noticed that all of the fruit, the bud, the buds were, just getting very swollen and starting to pop open. I says, what the heck is going on? I've seen this before. It's usually when there's a male, and I thought I'd done a really good job of making sure there were none in the garden. The whole lower half of one plant was nothing but male seed pods, male pollen pods, sacs, whatever you want to call them, and just decimated the whole garden. I just chopped it all down and went hairy-carry and started over from scratch. So we are working on a new grow from germination. We are going to keep about 6 of the best females, and everything else is going to go. One female is going to have no pruning, essentially. We're not going to top it. We're not going to lollipop them. We're not fimming anything. We're not going to we're not going to scrog it. Nothing. It's going to get nutrients. It's going to get love and care, but it is not going to get altered in any way as far as stress training or any of that. I'm listening to the debates about bigger colas, and if that plant turns out better than the other 5, then you will not see fimming again on this program. We're seriously thinking about eliminating that. A lot of gardeners now are getting away from it, getting better quality, because the plant is growing even and you're not disrupting its growth. You're not stunting anything with these prunes. So yes, we're back to ground zero. We're very much looking forward to no males this year, and getting some new content out there for you folks. We are going to have more than just growing on the show. We're going to be covering different events. We're going to be covering items. I have been locating some pretty cool stuff on even just on Amazon. Even just Amazon stuff for I'm not going to say the grower. I'll say the cannabis enthusiast. Well, I mean, from storing your cannabis to smoking it and enjoying it. For me, this is one of the most enjoyable parts. I'm having a blast learning on how to do this and how to do this effectively, and not break my bank doing it. Finding the right soil, finding the right newts, finding the right accessories to make it easier on myself, and then looking forward to sharing that knowledge with you guys, so you don't have to put all the time in. There's just so much, and we're going to actually get into a nutrient video. I know there's a million of them out there. I actually found something really easy. Actually, if I get into the video, I can do it right now. I have found that all through my veg cycle, this Job's vegetable and tomato fertilizer, I now have the greenest plants I have ever grown. I just started using this on the last grow. I want to say they were growing a bit faster than they normally. I don't want to say that it was accelerated. I just think we're starting to hit their potential. But this stuff here, you can't pay me enough money to stop using it. It's amazing. You can get that in almost any garden center anywhere. It's the Job's Organic. It's a game changer for me. So we are looking forward to keeping you posted and up to date on the new grow. That is all of my Pluto Nash. I am just about out of my own supply, so I'm desperate to get more of my stuff back into the cabinets and get that stocked up. I'm hoping to actually break the 1,000-gram harvest. I came close. I did 938 grams. $2022. That was a lot for 1 year out of the tent. That was a lot. This harvest will be done right after the beginning of the year. Well, I shouldn't say right after, probably end of March, beginning of April. This will be done. I'm not keeping them in veg more than 10 weeks. So I figure mid-April that should be ready to harvest. That's about it. So hey, stay tuned, keep following the channel, and we look forward to seeing y'all soon. Peace, love, and happiness.